Hi, this is Chrisia from Lightning English, and this is a lightning lesson. Today's lesson is let's just share that with you, two big mistakes your grammar check won't catch. For some of you who were here live before, I tried to do this live a few minutes ago, about 20 minutes ago, and I had some technical issues. So thanks for coming back, and let's go with this. I'm going to talk today about Grammar Check software a little bit. Um, I use Grammarly and I absolutely love it. And I think if you're not using Grammar Check software when you write in English, you really should. It's a really quick, really easy way to make sure that what you're sending out is high quality. I talk a lot about practicing English, writing a journal. And in your practice, I don't want you to use a grammar check. I want you to do it manually with pen and paper. There's a completely different goal. Your goal isn't perfection in your own practice. Your goal is to try things and give your brain a chance to see what you need to learn. When you are writing an email for work or making a presentation, you need to use all of the tools that you have available so that you can make sure that everything is right. I'm sorry. I just realized that I have to make sure that that you can still hear me because I changed all the settings just now when I had the technical issues. I hope everything's okay. So anyway, I used to use just the grammar check that came in Word. When I used Microsoft Word, I just let it do the grammar check there. And then I used to turn it off because it told me a lot of things I wasn't interested in. Now I use Grammarly, which I really, really like. You can go to grammarly.com and check it out. They have a free version, which is quite adequate. But if you want to go big time, or if you're using it for like work emails or things that are important going out to customers, if you write a blog in English, for example, for your company, you definitely should pay for the Grammarly professional version. What's really cool about Grammarly is that it goes in and it checks your grammar wherever you are on your computer. So you could be in a browser writing an email or posting to social media, and it'll also check your grammar there. Okay. It also gives really good examples. I'm going to show you. So I've made a sample paragraph or a sample text that doesn't really make a whole bunch of sense. It's not something I would actually write to someone, but it's so that I could see if Grammarly picked up on these mistakes. And of course, it didn't. And that's because the mistakes that I put in the sample text aren't mistakes in how I wrote the sentence. So the sentences are perfectly fine in English. However, they don't say what I'm actually trying to say. So Grammarly looks for grammar that is wrong. It doesn't know if you're using the right structure for what you want to say. And so I'm going to show you a couple of these quote unquote mistakes now. And I'm going to share with you how I can help. First of all, I'll help you to see what the problem is in the sentence, but then I'll share with you how I can help you to get rid of these mistakes forever, these and other similar mistakes. So I am going to just see if I can share that screen with you. This is where everything went wrong last time. So I hope it's okay this time. I need to change the sharing. So stop. Oh, keep your fingers crossed. I hope this works. And it looks like it's working. Great. So this is a paragraph that I made for Grammarly. Actually, so you can go into Grammarly and you can choose what you want your goals to be, up to two things. So I told Grammarly that I wanted it to help me to improve correctness and clarity of my writing, and that's here on goals. And you can say what your audience is, the formality, whether it's informal or formal. This is really, you can adjust the tone, your intent, but then there's also some, when you first start Grammarly, you can choose what you want it to help you to do. So go ahead and do all of that, set it up, and then you can go into your paragraph. So I wrote these, and you can follow along with me. And it says, these paragraphs are a test for Grammarly. I want to see if it's going to pick up on some mistakes. So I just want to let you know also that I did run this through the grammar check in Word, and it also did not pick up these mistakes. So here's the first couple of sentences. I just realized that my kids haven't spoken to my mom for a couple of days. I think I'm going to call her later. So the problem here is I think I'm going to. Okay. And then I put another sentence. I will go to 2 Christmas dinners next week. So, as I put here, the last 2 sentences are wrong, even though there don't appear to be any mistakes in them. Check out my score. So, check out my score here. You can see the statistics in any Grammarly check. It gives you a score. My text score is 100 out of 100. So, it represents the quality of writing in this document. It's all great. Everything's fantastic. However, there's a problem here. And the problem is with I'm going to in this sentence. So you can see that when I wrote this, I just realized something. I realized that my kids haven't spoken to their mom for a couple of days. Okay. So I just made this realization. And as a result, I had a new idea. I had ah, a light bulb moment. And it was about calling my mother. If you want to express something that you just thought of, a plan for the future that you've just thought of, you don't use I'm going to, you use I will. I think I'll call her later. So I'm going to change that and see if Grammarly says anything about it. Absolutely no difference. Still a great job. I still get 100%. So this tells you that these 2 sentences, as far as Grammarly is concerned, they mean the same thing. But in real life, there's a huge difference. I will tells people that you've just thought of this. This is a new idea for the future. And I'm going to do something tells people that this is an idea you've had already. It was in your mind already, but you hadn't acted on it yet. So that's one of the examples. Another sentence, I will go to 2 Christmas dinners next week. So, for the same reason, I didn't just decide. These Christmas dinners have been planned for a while, they're in my calendar. I can't say I will go to them. Okay. They're scheduled events. I would say, actually, I'm going to 2 Christmas dinners next week. So, I'm going to change that and see what happens. I'm going to 2 Christmas dinners next week. Again, calculating, but there's no change in my performance. It's still 100%. Now this sentence is right. So I'm going to take out that because the last 2 sentences aren't wrong anymore. Okay. Now these 2 sentences are right. I've used the right future forms. And this is really important. And if you're having trouble, if this is new to you about the future forms, then go ahead to lightningenglish.com/LGS and join the wait list for the Lightning Grammar System, where I'm going to tell you all about the future forms, how to use them, where to use one and not the other, what to use to decide whether you're using the right form. And I'm going to help you practice it to a point where it becomes natural, second nature for you to do this without thinking about it. And that's in the Lightning Grammar System. So I'm going to go on. Again, here, I wouldn't say I'll tell you a bit about myself. I would say I'm going to tell you a bit about myself. In fact, the whole reason for me writing this paragraph was to tell you a bit about myself. That was my plan already. It wasn't something I just decided. So I changed this to I'm going to tell you a bit about myself. Right. So that changes from I will to I'm going to. This is a grammar issue with the future. And it's really, really important that you choose the right one because there's a lot of extra information that comes into which choice you make. It tells the person how you feel about what you're saying. Where in your mind is it? How certain are you? How organized is this plan? Is it something that they can make another suggestion and you'll change your mind, or is this something firm and in your calendar? So I'm going to keep going. The company where I'm working is called Lightning English. This is a yucky sentence. Anyway, I don't like the company where I'm working, but it doesn't matter. Grammarly liked it. So again, you want to look at how, don't just trust your grammar check. You want to read the sentence out loud and make sure that it sounds good to you. The thing is, this isn't the company where I'm working. I'm working sounds temporary. It makes it feel like this is a part-time job or a temporary job, and normally I do something else. It should be the company where I work. Again, no change in my rating, but this is actually correct. It's called Lightning English. It's my own company. Y'all know that. So again, another sentence. I'm teaching English to business people worldwide who want to improve their grammar, pronunciation, and fluency. Grammarly let that go because it doesn't know whether I'm doing it just at the moment, which is what this sentence is saying, or whether this is my job. This is what I do. Okay. And that second one is true. This is what I do. I teach English. Okay. I teach English to business people worldwide who want to improve their grammar, pronunciation, and fluency. So I need to change this. It's not I am teaching English, it is I teach English. Because if I said to you, I'm teaching English to business people, then you should assume that my real job or my normal job is something different. Okay. When I say I'm doing something, it implies that normally I do something else. But we're going to talk about this in the Lightning Grammar System. So you can join the wait list at lightningenglish.com/LGS and get first notice of when the sign up for this opens. It's going to be a limited group the first time. So I'm not going to have like, you know, a whole bunch of people in there. I want it to be small. I want to be able to really go in and address your issues. And so it's going to be a small group, and the people who will get to sign up first are the people who are on this waiting list. Okay? So let's see if I can take that away. Good. So the rest of this, I teach English. So I said three of these sentences were wrong. There is no way for the grammar check to know what I'm thinking, so it can't fix them. You need to be able to fix these things yourself. I'm gonna just take that out. Yeah, you need to be able to fix these grammar issues yourself, and I'm gonna help you do that in the Lightning Grammar System. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope you'll realize that a grammar check is a wonderful tool, but it is not perfect. It's not going to deal with the basics. The grammar check assumes that you know these things. And if you don't, then you need to. So join me in the Lightning Grammar System, and I'll take you through all of these things that have to do with choosing which tense to use, which verb form to use, not just these that we've talked about today, but when you talk about the past, when you mix the past and the present, all of these things are going to come up in the Lightning Grammar System, and I'm going to take you through it step by step. We're not talking about rules here. We're talking about use. How do we use the right grammar to explain what we're actually thinking? So, thanks for joining me today. And I hope you'll join me in the waiting list, or we call it the VIP Insider Group for the Lightning Grammar System. I'll be launching it the first quarter next year. So, sometime around February, March. And stay tuned to hear more about it. And I hope you'll join me for more lightning lessons. I try to do them every Thursday at 11. Of course, there could be technical issues and other things hindering me, but if you're on my mailing list, you can go to signup.lightningenglish.com and join my mailing list, and then you'll get an email to let you know when and where I'm going on live. I stream these live to my Facebook page, the Lightning English Facebook page, also to the Lightning Practice Facebook group. And that is a free Facebook group. I drop in there and I give tips. Right now, I have a Christmas Advent calendar going on there. So there are posts there every day up until Christmas. And they're little fun posts about different Christmas related English things. So go ahead and drop into the Lightning Practice Facebook group. You'll have to ask for permission to join, and I will give it to you. Okay. If you are on YouTube, this is the Lightning English YouTube channel. Press subscribe, please. I need about 30 more subscribers so that I can change the name of the channel to Lightning English. And I really want to do that, but I need about 30 more subscribers before I can do that. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please click subscribe now. And and you'll get a notice when I'm doing any live lessons or when I upload new videos to my YouTube channel. I am also on Instagram at The Real Lightning English. That's all one word, The Real Lightning English. And so you can follow me on Instagram if Instagram is a thing you use. And I'm doing the Christmas Advent calendar in Instagram as well in my stories. So if you follow me, check out my stories. You'll be able to take part in my Christmas Advent calendar. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And let me know if there are any other topics you want me to cover in these lightning lessons. I love doing them for you, and I love doing them when people have asked me a question. So go ahead and send me questions in Facebook, in Instagram, in YouTube, or in my email group. You can also email me, Chrisia at lightningenglish.com. Have a wonderful day and take care. Bye bye.